What is going on, guys, girls? It's GhostRobo, and we are in a empty room of many colors. But before we get to that, let's start from the top. I made a video a little bit ago about my parents losing their house, and in between there, I tried to make a really big and probably crazy offer to the gentleman in order to get our house back, and he took some time and then declined it. So every last ounce of possibility of any chance is gone, and so we're in the process of moving everything out. We have a big truck in the driveway right now. It's huge, and we're loading it up as we speak, which is a strange experience and just feels sort of odd, but I've come to grips with it, and I'm not too upset anymore. I was for a few days in between this video and last video. I was really sad, and kind of made a very last-ditch huge effort to get it back, and it didn't work, and now I've kind of fully come to terms with that. In terms of where I'm going to be, still trying to iron out those kinks, if it's going to be an apartment, if it's going to be the other house, the basement of the house I rented from my parents. I don't know 100%, but I will let you know as soon as I do, and I hope it's soon. I just, it's one of those things where once you decide on something, you kind of want to just follow through and have it be done. Like, I don't like this limbo of having stuff here and knowing that it's moving out, but not knowing exactly where it's going. Like, okay, we are officially 1,000,000,000% done with this. Bingo, bango, bongo, boongo. Now what's next? And like, I just can't wait to get to that point where it's all settled and set up. And I'm going to try to do that quickly because I was accepted on Twitch. I'm officially a Twitch partner, so we're going to start doing live streaming there, as well as probably some live streams here of Q&A type stuff. I know people have been missing that as well. Another crazy thing happened in a world of crazy things. The reason I'm in this room, which you may remember from a video long ago, was the foreign exchange students' room that we had living with us since the beginning of the school year. He up and left, and now the room's empty. So as you can see, he used to be here, and all that's left is this very bright lamp that looks like a freaking jellyfish, and he forgot his bag of tons of candies. But I like these candies a lot, so it's actually pretty good. This is the best one right here. It's peach. It's the company, I think, is Crown. At least that's the English company. And they're so freaking yummy. They're like little chew candies. I'll open it up here and show you one. But anyways, he randomly left. I don't know. I really don't know the true reason. Something about wanting to be in a bigger city. He moved to Chicago and is also living with people there from Korea. So I think that played a part in it as well. I don't really want to go into it. It was a little bit weird. But, I was sad that it ended the way it did. And again, just a time of transition, a lot of things going on. And that was just sort of one more in the bucket, if you know what I mean. I kind of just can't wait to be set up and breathe easy. I know I said that many times, but hopefully you can tell, like, that's really what I want. And I'm going to make my new office so awesome. I've been in this holding pattern where I didn't know where I was going to be. I was moving all around. I was like, I'm just going to wait till I'm settled to make it awesome. And I'm sick of that because I've been in that pattern for about 14, 16 months now. And so I said, no, the line is drawn here. Wherever I go now, I'm going to make it awesome. And if I have to move again in 2 months, or I choose to move in 6 months, or whatever, fine. I'll move all my stuff, great. But I'm going to make it awesome, and I can't wait to do that and pour a bunch of effort into that and then show you guys. Also, a bunch of people have been asking what games I'm going to be playing in the near future, and I wanted to address that a little bit. The one I'm most excited for is surprisingly, I don't want to say surprisingly. I want a word that emphasizes that it's funny. Funnily? Sillily? What's the proper word there? Grammar gurus, tell me. But the game I'm most excited for is Dark Souls 2. I've been watching stuff on it. It looks amazing. I know it's not next gen. I wish it was next gen, but the graphics look really good. Huge improvement over Dark Souls 1. I'm just so excited to dive back into that. That was like my longest series ever, like this epic 90-part master quest, and I can't wait to do it again with you guys. That's March 11th. It's still a ways away. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing Titanfall, of course, March 11th as well. Infamous Second Son later that month, March. Some stuff in February, though. Let's talk a little more close time frame. Left Behind, The Last of Us single-player DLC, featuring Ellie and her friend in a mall of apocalyptic proportions, will be February 14th. That's Valentine's Day. I'll be starting that then. The Titanfall beta for Xbox One is also February 14th, so expect a bunch of that then. What else? Me and my brothers are going to be playing Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, the PvZ shooter on Xbox One, later this month. That's towards the end of February. I'm going to be playing Thief towards the end of February. I'm going to be playing Strider towards the end of February. And I'm just throwing these games out so you know what to expect from me. Those are the ones I'm pretty darn 100% on. Some of the other stuff is up in the air, but I wanted to give you the ones that are most certainly happening. And I know it's probably infuriating, but I kind of want to get into Demon Souls right now. Not only because I've never really invested in that game, but also to like train myself for Dark Souls 2 to prep my skills to get them ready. Let's open this candy. I'm trying to figure out a way to do it with one hand. Oh, my teeth aren't very sharp. My brother does stuff like this all the time, and I'm like, Jake, what are you doing? Because I think I have like dull teeth or something. Oh, there we go. All right. Blech. Tasted gross, but they look like this. They're so yummy. They're really chewy. They're more chewy than a Starburst, although that's like the closest thing to it. But the flavors are totally different. These Korean candies, my girlfriend, Rosa, brings me a bunch of them all the time because she knows I love them. But they taste different. And they're supposedly better for you. Like, they have less gross stuff. They don't make it with all the high fructose corn syrup and all that nonsense. But they're so chewy. I love it. It's kind of that... You know that gummy bear thing where it's really chewy and it kind of becomes like obsessive and like you gotta keep chewing it? That's kind of how these are, but also more like Starburst. They have a bunch of flavors. There's grape. There's red grape, strawberry, grape, and apple. My favorites are peach, strawberry, and apple. The grape is the worst. And sadly, he left an entire case of grape. So I don't know what to do with these. Because they're not that yummy. But anyhow, that's sort of an update on what things have been happening. Now I can't even get out of my mouth. Swallow! Okay, it's gone. That's what's been happening. Last couple days in the house, kind of weird. No more kitchen table. No more ping pong table. No more a lot of things. Chairs have been packed into the truck. So I'll probably make one last vlog from here right before I leave for good. And just say goodbye to it with you guys and do like an empty house tour or something weird like that. Anyways, thank you for your support. I was really, really pleased with the response of the last video. You guys were so loving and kind, and it meant a lot to me and my family. You know, a lot of my relatives don't really watch my videos, but my grandparents watched that video about the house. My parents did, my brothers did. So it was really nice to do something that was sort of very positive and respectful and good for everybody, including myself, and I appreciate you guys' support tenfold on that. I'm playing some stuff right now. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I do have a poll right now. If you want to check it out, there's a link in the description. It's on Straw Poll. You can kind of vote and help me on what you'd like to see in this interim, because we still have a few weeks, almost a month before a lot of that stuff kicks off. Like I said, Dark Souls 2, Titanfall Infamous in March, Thief, Plants vs. Zombies, Strider in February. Until that time, we're just going to have a bunch of fun. And hopefully I'll get settled. Once I do, live streaming will start. And then we can really kick off 2014. Because I've kind of been in an awkward holding pattern since the beginning of the year. Since I made that New Year's resolution video, I feel like I've been swimming in syrup since then. Like, not really going anywhere. Because just been dealing with so much life stuff. Like, juicy life stuff. Not the flavor of those yummy candies, but the flavor of, like, rotten bananas on top of egg yolks or something like that. Blah. Anyways, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic day and doing well. Until next time, drink some hot chocolate. We'll see you all later.